Hello everyone, this is Suresh from Azure ADB. Today our topic is how to check our table is empty or non-empty. Suppose if you're doing unit test, you want to check whether your table has data or not. So for that, you can follow some methods. So in that, my first method is counting the rows. So the simplest method is to count the rows in the table. If number of rows is equal to 0, that means table is empty. If number of rows is greater than 0, then you can consider as table is not empty. So what is pros is it is easy to understand, and cons is on very large tables count star may be slower. So here what I'm doing is, so I have one table under this path. So this is my catalog name, and this is my schema, and this is my table name. So I already created one table here. So I want to check whether this table is empty or non-empty. So here what I'm doing, select count star as row count, I given alias, and from this particular table. So here it giving some count 2087. So then you can conclude this as the table is non-empty. And next, see here, by looking number, you have to confirm whether it is table is empty or non-empty. So for improving, what I'm doing is here I'm writing case statement. When count star is equal to 0, then print as table is empty, else table is not empty. And I given table column name as table status, and from this particular table. So what it will do is, in case statement, first it will check the count. If count is equal to 0, so here our count is not 0. So it will go to else condition and it will print table is not empty. So if your count is 0, then it will print table is empty. And my second method is using exist. So this is mainly we'll use for larger tables for faster results. So exist, what it does is it stops searching after finding the first row. So it can be more efficient than count star. So what it does is stop scanning after finding the first row. So that means it will give you better performance. So this method is fast because it does not scan the entire table. So it will stop at first record only. So for this, what I'm doing, I'm using case statement, and inside this, when exist, and I given this one, select one from this table. So select one means if it founds one record, it founds very first record, then it will print table is non-empty, else empty. So that means select one means if one record it is there in this particular table, that is non-empty. So now our table has records, so it will print non-empty. And the third one is limit the check. So it returns, if it returns a row, table is non-empty. If it is returns nothing, then table is empty. So here what I'm doing, select star from this particular table, and I'm limiting to 1. So that means what it does is it will print only first record. So it won't scan entire table. So if it found first record, that means at least one record, then it will stop there only. So now when to use which method? If it is small tables, we can use it. Count star is first method. If it is large tables, so either you can use exist method or limit method. So if you just want to know if it's empty, so you can use either exist or limit one. So this is much faster than counting all rows. So compared to count star, so these two are faster. So that's all about this video. If you really like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.